In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet the tiny arches stitch. Really gorgeous, one row repeated pattern, so it is the same on the front as it is on the back. I'll also towards the end of the video show you how to finish off so you can get a nice flat row for your start and your end. But you do get these lovely little bumps on the side which adds a nice little decorative feature. So let's have a look at the tutorial. So for this tutorial I'm using a Stylecraft Aran. I think this is the colourway Empire. It's actually quite a teal colour, although the camera is picking it up more as a blue. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, scissors to cut off my ends, needle to sew in my ends and a stitch marker just in case I need one. So we're going to start off with a foundation chain, so we need to make a slip knot. You can do this in whichever way you prefer. And our foundation chain needs to be made in multiples of 4 plus an extra 4 for turning at the end. So make your multiple of 4 for as long as you would like your piece to be, or as wide as you'd like your piece to be. Then you add an extra 4 on the end that will give you the height for your stitches. So to make a chain then we yarn over and pull through the slip knot, that's 1. Yarn over and pull through the chain you just made on your hook, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm just going to stick with my 20. If you'd like to have more than 20 stitches in your sample piece, please pause the video and I shall see you in a moment. So there are my 20 stitches for my width. So I'm now going to crochet 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4, because those are going to be my turning chains. So for row 1 then, we are going to work 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So we don't count the 1 on the hook, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going in there with a double crochet. That's UK terms, in US that would be single. So you insert, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do another double crochet in the next chain. We're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip the next 2 chains, 1, 2, and then double crochet in the next stitch. And this is the repeated pattern all the way down the row, so you'll end up with one arch slightly higher than the other because we haven't skipped stitches in this one, and this one will be slightly flatter because we have skipped stitches. So that repeated pattern is chain 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then double crochet in the next stitch. Then we repeat the pattern again, chain 3, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 3, skip 2 stitches and double crochet in the next stitch. So pause the video now whilst you work your way to the end of the row, and I shall see you in a moment. So I'm just coming up to the end of my row, so I've chained 3, I'm skipping 2 stitches and double crochet in that very last stitch. And that is row 1 complete. So for row 2 then, and row 2 is the repeated pattern throughout the entire project now. We're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, 3 and turn. You can turn and chain if you prefer to do it that way. We're going to skip this first double crochet here, and into the chain space we're going to work 1 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 double crochet. We're then going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip the double crochet, skip the next 3 chain space, skip the next double crochet, and into the next 3 chain space we're going to do a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet, all in the same chain space. Chain 3, skip the double, skip the chain space, skip the double, and work a double crochet, a chain 3, and a double crochet. And we're going to work our way all the way down to the end of the row. When you get to the end of the row, I will join you there. So pause the video now. So I'm just coming up to the end of my row. I've done my double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet in the last chain space, and that's the final stitch of the row. So we just repeat that row then. So we're going to chain 3, turn our work, skip the double crochet at the beginning there, and then in the chain space we're going to double crochet, chain 3, and double crochet, chain 3, skip a double, skip the chain, skip the double, and we're going to work a double crochet, chain 3, and a double crochet. Chain 3, skip the double, skip the double crochet at the chain space, skip the double crochet, and work our set of double crochet, chain 3, double crochet. So I'm just going to work up a few more rows for you to see how it looks, and I shall see you in a moment. So I've just worked up a few more rows for you to see how it looks. Really gorgeous pattern. Obviously it's the same on the front as on the back because it is a 1 row repeat, and you get these lovely bumps on the edges here because we didn't go right into these edging stitches, we went into the chains, so you end up with these nice little border already put on for you. Now if you would like to have a flatter edge, because obviously you've got a bumpy edge there, what you can do, if we chain 1 and turn our work, I've already chained 1, don't you see that? Double crochet into the first 3 chain space, chain 1, double crochet into the next 3 chain space, chain 1, double crochet into the next 3 chain space, chain 1, double crochet into the next 3 chain space, chain 1, and do that all the way down your row, and you'll end up with a nice neat edge. So there we have our nice neat edge at the top and at the bottom. Now this pattern, I would suggest that you should block it because it does want to sort of pull in with all the arches, but really lovely stitch, absolutely gorgeous. Not too thick. There is, obviously I've used an Aran, so there's not much drape, but if you used a DK yarn, then you would certainly have a lot more drape to your fabric. So if you've enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm show it to other crocheters. If you've enjoyed seeing my stitch marker today, this is the yarn skein that's available. I'll put something around the video for you to have a look directly in my shop, or you can visit shop.conquercrochet.com. It's also available in my Etsy shop if you prefer to shop that way. I shall pop 2 more videos on the side of the screen to help you on your crochet journey, and I shall see you over there. Thank you very much for joining me on this one, and happy hooking!